Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, where they will shake down thunder from the sky to cheer on their Fighting Irish and hoping that plenty of echoes will reverberate in victory at the end of the game. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cornhuskers offense will take the first swing of the game. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy that can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. And the Huskers will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So Notre Dame's offense will get the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Little touch pass to the receiver. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The play action fake. Got his man quickly. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Irish send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Fights off a defender. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. They'll give it to him again. Just ran him over. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
How about when they show off the big fella's mitts? This is a guy that does so much of the dirty work for your team, everything you need to win. You give him the ball, get a 1st down. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field.
Gets it out fast. Gets away from one, finds room. Nothing but green ahead. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
The Cornhuskers are threatening on first and goal. They'll run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the D deny them on second and goal. Little over anxious. Out of the stands early, and it's a false start.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He's looking to throw. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still third and goal. Coming after it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. And that is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
Well, the upright playing the 12th man on defense, knocking that ball down. It looked like it had a chance to be good.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Facing a third down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. On third down, he drops to throw. Still looking, on the move. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
And they didn't have to blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the return, it's Jordan. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the tight end.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Quick step and go. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the little rhythm here in the second. Now on first down from the 43. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and more. And they'll finally shove him out of bounds after a strong run. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He's got the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Yates. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They move the tight end all over. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. It's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Florida Atlantic was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Boca. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. From the gun, the ground game. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He'll try it again. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. 2nd down coming up. Off off the play fake. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
And the Huskers line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Looking for a block. It's Jordan. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Here come the Irish back on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. They try to pop a run on the draw. Strong running there. Going to pick up 7 yards on the play, but they still have a 4th and 3. The Irish send out the punt unit. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. And now this offense will take the field again. On the run, it's Alexander. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Now the pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. They'll run it from the gun. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Cornhuskers are flying down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Gets it to the back. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. They'll leave it with him. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Now the play fake. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
And the Huskers decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Trying to find his man on first down. Quick strike complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Going to try to get it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. He's looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The offense will quickly use the timeout. Now on first down from the 28. He's looking to throw it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Fighting Irish!
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's got it inside the 30. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill, DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.